There's something to say about how we as humans are able to function as though we will live forever. We are probably the only species that is capable of recognizing its own mortality, and yet we are not frozen by it. At least most of us aren't. Those among us who are considered out of the norm or irrational, who suffer from anxiety disorder and a constant fear of imminent doom, might be the quote-unquote woke among us. We know we will die, yet we see this event as some faraway moment, like the mirage in the desert, forever ahead in the horizon. However, when we look at the past, our past, we mention how time flies, how it went by so quick. We tend to look at old footage of the distant past as something different from today, almost as an entirely different dimension. An alternate reality that seems all too alien to the way we are accustomed to seeing the world. But what happens when that old footage is in color? Suddenly the past doesn't seem like some distant dream. It becomes possible to close your eyes and visualize yourself in the crowd. Immediately, it transforms into something modern, technological, civilized. The people, walking, talking, huddled, socializing, commuting, they all had names. They all had lives. Had, because all of these people, including the babies and children, are all dead. Their names, their deepest desires and aspirations, their very existence gone. Humans, people like you and me, that existed for an inconsequential blip in the eternal journey of time. I sometimes wonder whether being conscious of our own mortality is in some ways beneficial to us. From what we can see, there are two major things that motivate animals in nature: survival and reproduction. However, as humans, our higher consciousness allows us to recognize that our death, though maybe not immediate, is at the very least eventually unavoidable. Could this be the reason why, apart from just survival or reproductive driven activities, we also indulge ourselves in pursuits that seemingly do not involve survival or sex, like art, the creation of music, the birth of recorded history, and the desire to be the first at anything? There are many aspects of modern human behavior that cannot be tangibly connected to a desire to increase the ability to survive and increase success with possible mates. When Michael Jordan had 5 NBA championships, one more would not increase his chance of survival or his chances with women. The reason he fought so hard for one more was to solidify his name in recorded human history for as long as he possibly could. This cannot happen in another species of animal that does not know of its own death. This is one of the many reasons why human life is so unique. We create things, we build, we cement our legacies so that others who come after may remember us. Most of us, sadly and tragically, will not be remembered past our families and loved ones, but our attempt to make a mark, even when unsuccessful in recognition, shape the world we live in. It is the sprinkle of salt that flavors our state of being. In the end, is death the reason why life, though sometimes incredibly scary, can at times also be remarkably beautiful?